Hello friends, welcome to the Photon Multiplayer Unity tutorial series. My name is Nishant and I welcome to all you to my Untangled Senses of Brain YouTube channel. In last video, I told you how to connect to a Photon server by using just 3 lines of code. That means because what I believe, if someone has done something for you, why don't you use that thing and just try to add something new to that instead of recreating the wheel again and again. Just try to reuse that code if ever possible. But also I also in the favor of learning the things by scratch also, or by try to inventing the wheel also, because you also need to know how at the core level how the things are done. But in this competitive world, whenever you feel that you have to do something, if you are getting new things or new tools, then you should not hesitate to use them, because that will help you a lot in future. Okay friends, lecture aside, let's start working. Friends, what I always do is make some logging canvas or logging UI, so that I can log my events that are happened in the game. So let's make this screen space overlay and just create a like a text field only in a panel. Just make it a, if you want to just stretch it over to whole body, or just like this part, we just click at here, it will, okay, sorry friends, my mistake. Now I just go and do this, okay, and let's increase its heights also. Here it is at the bottom of my, and here is the text components. If you want to know how this is done, you just have to press the alt button, alternate, just press the alt button and click on this, so it will just adjust you to the, or stretch the whole panel or the component to the parent anchoring. Okay friends, here we have just done it. Just increase the size. You can increase the size, or you can also increase the, or you can also increase here also. You can also increase the constant pixel size or the scale with screen size, whatever you want to, scaling mode also. Okay, here I just done this new text. I also create task script like ny game logging. Okay, it's just creating up. I think it just had finished it. Okay, it's just taking some time. Waiting. Still taking some time. Okay friends, we have just created the script, and let's just open it up in the Visual Studio. Okay, here it goes. So I can make it it is a static class, or I can also make it a singleton class. If you want to know how to do this, you should watch my in future video. I will be showing you how to do some design pattern things in Unity also, but for now just make it a simple class only. We'll be having a public game object, canvas object reference, and we'll be having a public text. I normally do, I hover over it and just click show potentials fixes, and I just using I just do that using text comp, that's all. And I just create a public static void log message method, and I just pass the string argument, or we can just pass the object argument only, message. And here I just on what I do normally is text. Okay, we have to make them static also. Oh friends, we can't do that. So I normally like to do this kind of thing, but we can't access them. Okay friends, what after creating, after creating these two things, what I normally do is make this class a singleton. What is a singleton? And that I'll explain you in a future video with a quick but just giving a quick, it just helps you to have a single instance of that class available to every other scripts, but that's a single instance. Okay, how to create it? What I do is just public static, I'll just name that, I just create the same class name object here, and what I normally do is try to write this, and what I do is only I create it in form of a property, so that return this, or we can create a private static Control Z, or we can just create a private variable just rename it, and it will be just a variable, and we can return this. And how to access it? We just create a awake function and just set this. This helps you. This is the most easiest ways to create a singleton. And we just create a public void log message, and we just take the reference of any object. And what this is a system.object, and we just pass the reference message, so that we can also pass some dynamic class object also as a reference to this. Okay friends, and what we normally do is, now we can access the text component dot text equals to message dot toString. That all you have to do. Now I can access this class from anywhere else, like from here. If what I was initially doing, I was debugging at the console, but I can also do at the canvas also. And to do that, what I need to do is use this singleton class ny game logging, and just I have to use the, now I can just click on the log message and just type this message here. Now by using that object class, I can pass any variable. By default, every variable, every type is the child of object class. So means somehow all the scripts inherit from the object class of the C# system.object. So we can pass anything. Connected to master server. Now let's just test this thing. Okay friends, we have just created it. Let's just give the references of the game, various game objects, files. Just save the scene, just play the game, and we'll be just waiting for the, here the message connected to master server. Okay friends, that was all for the today's video. Friends, that was a little bit, that thing was not some of you might say that this was not in this video, there's nothing regarding Photon. But friends, the most important thing is in networking or in multiplayer is to have the logging. If you don't know what the various messages has been logged, or what the various messages has been passed to your client or to the game of some customer or the player, then it is very hard to find various faults or issues in your app or at the various game sites or mobile games or other things also. So by creating some logging system or a logging class, It helps you to capture all the bugs or errors that are raised while when the player is playing your game or when your app is used somewhere. So that's a very good practice, and it's a kind of it's also part of a design pattern also. I've also discussed you how to create a some singleton class also. So this helps you a lot to create some logging system and have all the messages that are passed to your game from the servers and displayed to some a point at some window to the system, to the user's interface. So that's a very good practice and a habit. So I hope you learn a lot in this. I hope you learn the new things in this video. And if you really like this video, please like, share, comment, and please do subscribe. And to know the upcoming videos in early, you can have all your doubts clear here by commenting down at the bottom of this video. Please do comment whatever you like, whatever you want to have us to be doing in Unity tutorial series, whatever you really like, please do comment. Okay friends, thank you so much. Okay, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.